Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today I have this residential application. So what we have here is we have this very long section of the patio area. I know there's going to be a bar or at least a countertop over here on the left side, and then the right side the customer said that they did not want any heating on that side, so that's fine. And also there will be a door, or excuse me, a window, sliding door over here. And I take it that all these openings here will be slider windows, so I'm not concerned about doors opening up to the patio side. So let's go ahead and look at the dimensions. Basically we got this area here that's about 26 feet. The overall length is about 79 feet. And this section over here to the inside post is 22, and we're not going to worry about that right now. 20 foot deep here and about 10 feet deep here. I also have the height of about 12 feet, but the customer did say that this section of the ceiling is lower than the section that's back in here. So we'll have to figure that out, where that ceiling drop happens, but the layout will be pretty much the same. It just, do we want to use the same heater in that application? We could go maybe to a lower intensity heater, but in any case, and there's actually two options I'm going to give you. So option one would obviously be gas heaters suspended from the ceiling, drop down 13 inches as a drop, and then the heater is 8 inches itself. You can see that we got a coverage that's fairly well. These are 34,000 BTU heaters. You could use the TSH model, which is gives you a 25 option, 34,000 BTU option, 25,000 or 34,000 that is. And I'm not quite sure how this particular area is going to be used, but if we put another unit, let's just say 10 feet over, maybe even 9 feet, this is 10, so then we can get more coverage over here. But I'm not sure what the area here is going to be used for. You can see I have a countertop area here, and there's no heat that's going to come outside unless we put something on this outer edge. Also, we have 24 inches of clearance from this edge to the wall, and that's true with the heaters back here. And there's no other obstacles I can see at this point other than that drop that we need to address, that drop where it actually happens. It could be right here at this edge, and if that's the case, we should be fine because that's 18 inches. And then of course though, we have to look at this area here, whether we have 18 inches from this edge to the drop. So let's leave that at that for right now. So that would be gas units. This is just a preliminary type of evaluation right now. So with electric heaters, I think the customer is probably more prone to wanting the electric heaters. And with electric heaters here, you can see I have these recessed, but here's the big issue here, or the big point that I'd like to make is what is this construction like up here? So you can see I have these heaters placed where I would like them, but I haphazardly placed these beams here running across. These are just some manufactured looking type beams that aren't to any type of specifications, but they are 18-inch centers, and of course if they're 18-inch centers, then I'd have to move the heaters so that this complete unit would physically fit into that 18-inch center. So as long as this box fits in here, and this is 13 inches across, you would be fine with the layout. Now it just depends on where those members come across. So, and that's true with all of these. I'd have to move each and every one so that we can get them in their appropriate spot. Right now I have them at, well, at the beginning of this video, I had them at 8-foot center, or excuse me, 9-foot centers from here to here. and then I believe it's 10-foot centers from here to here. I still should have my 18 inches clearance. This is where I started. Sorry about that. This is where I started, from this edge of the heater to this wall and or the glass sliding door. That would be 18 inches. If I turn down the clearance here, you'll see that I'm coming right up to this edge with the clearance of the heater. So that's the heater edge here. This is the frame. So that is 18 inches there. That is going to be true too if there's a drop. Again, we need to be concerned about that. And you can see, I believe this meets the 18-inch clearance over here. I may have to move that just slightly, but I'm pretty sure that's 18 inches. So we should be fine with that, and it is. So here we have, these are the CD 6024 6,000 watt 240 volt units. They run at 25 amps a piece. You can see we have quite a bit here, and that's why I'm showing the gas option, because these are 25 amps, so there's 150 200 amps there already, and you'd have to upgrade your panel most likely for something like that. So in any case, that's this option here. Now you also might notice that, let me just turn this bottom clearance off for a second. I've left a little gap, if it's there. Yeah, so you see this little gap here. It's 3/4 inch of a gap, so you could put the stucco behind this frame, or you can come all the way up to the edge here of the holes and mount this flush mount kit to the wooden structure, let's say. So I'll just move this real quick. Move it up, and it's, I'll move it down just slightly. So you could bring the stucco all the way up to, but not closer than 1/2 inch to these holes. So this would be the holes, and then the stucco would be there. Now if you're using wood, then whatever the height of the wood is, you'd have to take the heater and move it down. Let's say the wood is going to be 1/2 inch wood, so you would just 1/2 inch down, and now you have the clearance again. And let's go back to that clearance. The clearance below would be with the heater face itself. So here you have the heater face and the clearance here. So it's 1/2 inch lower than if you were to finish this edge up with the like a tongue and groove wood type of finish. So that just depends on how you want that done. So again, this is preliminary. I'd like to probably speak with this particular customer just to see what kind of power they have, and what other type of issues we need to iron out here, basically, so that we know what this depth is over here and where it starts and things like that. All right, well, I thank you for watching this video. I hope this has helped. If this has helped you in any way, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're looking for assistance with your outdoor heating application, give us an email at support@patioheat.com. And thank you very much. Have a great day.